Has Taylor Swift been kidnapped, or is she just the victim of too much internet buzz?
Plus, Beyonce's secret Snapchat account and all its juicy content has finally been exposed.
And Tomi Lahren dramatically fired from the Blaze?
I'm sorry, say what? Oh, well, you are about to get the truth right now on Rumor Patrol. You guys, welcome back to Rumor Patrol. I'm Jocelyn Davis in the studio with Ryland Adams.
Hello. Joss, you are giving me all the spring vibes.
Ooh.
You know what? You're springing into summer.
I sure am, my darling. And it's spring break time, so I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let us know what foam parties you're hitting up this spring break.
Foam parties?
Have you never been to one?
I've been to one actually, but I didn't know it was something people frequent. I thought it was like a one-time thing. I'm still in fall mode because it's been cold all week.
Yep.
Currently, I'm in Vegas. What are you doing?
This weekend, I'm literally just living my best life here in LA, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Maybe I'll like hit up the beach or something.
Ooh.
I know you'll be hanging out with Britney Spears.
Well, I mean, hanging out is not exactly what I'll be doing. I'll just be fangirling at her show. Make sure to watch all the Insta stories.
Okay, so speaking of music, word on the street is that Taylor Swift's been kidnapped.
What, Jocelyn? Okay, Jaws. Rumor number one. Is it true that Taylor Swift has been kidnapped?
Okay, so before I jump into that story, this headline, it just reminds me of one thing. Do you know what that is?
No.
Marina Joyce. Remember all that?
Oh, yeah, but she was sending all the freaky messages via her YouTube, which is kind of from herself. But when you told me about this story, I haven't actually read far into the details yet, but I immediately thought about her stalker that was all over her building, and I thought maybe it is true. So what's going on?
So this headline is ridiculous. It is comical. Truthfully, I was laughing, but not a laughing matter is the fact that Taylor Swift and a lot of celebrities, in fact, deal with serious issues involving stalkers, threatening them, threatening to kidnap them, and do even worse harm to them. So this could potentially be a real thing, but Taylor Swift has not been spotted in public by paparazzi since January 11th when she was leaving Body by Simone, which is apparently her favorite workout class here in Los Angeles, which immediately leads the internet to believe she's been kidnapped.
Well, honestly, I would start to think so too, because Taylor Swift, I think, loves the fame. I really do think she loves the fame, and for her to be out of the limelight for that long is actually concerning. So either she's hibernating in a studio creating new music, which would be the best option for me, or she was literally kidnapped, or she's watching all this Kim Kardashian stuff go down.
So true.
And she's
I hadn't even thought of
thinking,
that.
whoa, I'm reevaluating because that literally could happen to me, because we've been talking about this Kim K thing for so long, and it really is so jarring. If I was somebody of Kim's stature, which is Taylor Swift, I would really be rethinking how I'm presenting myself publicly.
You make such a good point. I hadn't even thought of it. You're so smart, Dada.
That's why I'm here.
She hasn't posted any candid shots on her Instagram. She's posted photos promoting some of her music, but like the song with Zayn.
That could be her management team,
But
though.
exactly, but she hasn't posted a candid photo on her Instagram account since Thanksgiving of last year. So that's been like
What?
close to 6 months.
Do you think she's sad?
I think that she's just holed up in a studio somewhere working on her album. Ed Sheeran did sort of reveal that she will be coming out with new music at the end of this year. And she could bring a recording studio to any one of her many estates around the country and around the world. So she doesn't need to leave her house.
I honestly feel for Taylor Swift because I don't know how you could peak after performing for 55,000 people every night for so long. That is such a rush, I'm sure, that coming off of that, I feel like, what is life? You know, she has to find something else to kind of give her that high, and maybe that's recording new music, but maybe that's not like just being candid on Instagram. Maybe she's kind of finding the next thing, hence she's missing.
Well, you have to live your life in order to get inspired to make any art. That's my opinion.
Wow, Jocelyn.
Just saying, real talk. So I think that she's probably just focused on what she loves doing, which is songwriting and making new music. Some fans say that she was spotted at a red light in Nashville dancing in the front seat of Ed Sheeran's car. So I'm choosing to believe that girlfriend is A-okay. She's just kind of like in hibernation mode right now.
Right, she's letting Ed have his moment, Selena have her moment, and she's like, when I come back, I'll come back strong. Which I think is good, because for a while there,
It's too much.
I started to think, oh, we're talking about Taylor Swift so much that even I'm starting to get sick of her, and you know I love Taylor Swift.
Exactly,
But
same.
is it true that she has been kidnapped? I think that's
Totally false. All right, changing it up. Rumor number 2. Is it true that Tomi Lahren was dramatically fired from The Blaze, Ryland?
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, you know we're not a political network. We
Right,
really don't
no.
ever talk about politics, nor do we care. We like to keep, I mean, we do care,
We
but
do care,
we like
but-
to keep it fun for everyone and kind of not talk about politics. But this has really kind of crossed that line and become mainstream. I mean, she's a social media star.
She's like a pop
if you wanna
culture
say.
phenomenon at this point.
Everyone's talking about her, but this drama started recently when she graced The View to talk about hot topics within the politics world. Take a look.
And so I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say I'm for limited government, but I think that the government should decide what women do with their bodies. I can sit here and say that as a Republican, and I can say, you know what, I'm for limited government. So stay out of my guns, and you can stay out of my body as well.
This girl is such a hardcore Republican. She literally hates Democrats, and she shoves it in millions of people's faces every day via The Blaze, which she repurposes for her Facebook. She's very outspoken on Twitter, and she has actually been caught saying the opposite from what she said on The View. So she was talking on The View, as you saw, saying that she actually is pro-choice. She's for abortions if that is what a woman wants to do with their body. But a lot of people, I'm talking about her fans, she has a lot of fans. I don't think the coasts are very much on her side because she spews crazy nonsense all day, every day. But she does have a lot of people that follow her and love her, hence why she's become this huge sensation within conservative media. But a lot of people are now turning against her, jumping on board, saying that she jumps on board, kind of saying whatever she thinks is trendy or what people want to hear.
I think this is the dangerous thing, but like the plus and the minus of the internet and content in general these days is that anything you say, whether you're contradicting yourself now or in the future, is going to catch up with you only because content lives on forever. It's not like a blip that you're never going to see again. So if you change your views, you have to say like, hey, I've changed my mind, now I believe this. But if you're saying both things, it's very easy for people to be like, I got the receipts,
Right.
I know what's up, and I feel like you're saying two things and I don't understand what's going on. I did not know who she was until the last election because most people on my feed are not posting her videos, but I saw her on another site and was blown away by what she's built on Facebook.
It's crazy. A lot of people are watching her. I actually didn't know who she was until I had that incident with her at Sundance. There was all kinds of crazy. I still don't know if it's her fault, the security's fault, but it was nuts. So then I kind of started following her and what she's been doing, and she does spout out a lot of kind of ridiculous things. However, what is very interesting to me is that what she's getting hate for is saying that she's pro-choice. And I do want to say a lot of conservatives actually are pro-choice, something like 34% of them. So I think it's hard to say if you're a Republican, you can't have this belief, or if you're a Democrat, you can't have this belief. However, when she's caught saying that she isn't pro-choice in other videos, and then she says that she is on The View, her loyal fan base of millions is of course going to come for her, and we have receipts. You're welcome.
Then we have Lena freaking Dunham out there wishing she could have murdered a fetus, wishing for the option to kill your child. Doesn't exactly say much about the cause, her character, or the pro-choice movement.
No, I'm pro-choice, and here's why.
So fans are not the only ones flipping out at her. So is her boss, Glenn Beck, who runs The Blaze, who ironically says that he prides himself on having a network with people that have different viewpoints. Tomi has now been suspended, which I think is interesting because he does say that they can have different viewpoints on his channel. It's weird because I really don't like this chick, but the first time I ever agree with her, she gets suspended from the network she hosts
Do you think it's because of her views, or do you think it's because she sort of has two differing opinions that are now out there? Or you guys, honestly, we have no idea what's going on behind closed doors.
No.
It could be something completely unrelated that's happened here.
Right. Apparently, there's been some drama at the Blaze for a while. Her contract is up in September, and she isn't fired just yet. She's actually just suspended for a week's worth of time. But it's caused a lot of drama within the company because her boss is tweeting subtweets at her. He's retweeting articles that are against her. He's actually gone on his own show to talk poorly about her, and he employs her. So I can't imagine the working relationship between the two of these actually working out. So I do think she'll probably last through September through her contract, and then she will be unemployed. But will that be the end of her, or will she kind of live on forever, and will Fox News pick her up? I don't know. But all
Is she
this drama is
fired,
crazy.
though, is the question.
So, is she fired? That is totally, for now, false.
For
but
now.
She is suspended.
Ooh.
All right, Jazz, coming in at rumor number 3. Is it true that Beyonce's secret Snapchat account has been exposed?
Oh my gosh, if this were true, I wouldn't even be at work today. I would just be like scrolling through and downloading and screen grabbing every single thing that I saw. So I found this on the interwebs. It was saying that there was like a ton of juicy videos and photos that had been revealed, which honestly I wouldn't be that surprised by at this point. In previous years and decades, Beyonce's been hyper private about her personal life.
Right.
But in the past couple of years, specifically with this pregnancy that she just announced, she's been more open than ever.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, she did all of those photo shoots. She's making a lot of appearances. Unfortunately, she canceled Coachella. But I do think it's possible that she has a secret Snapchat, because why wouldn't she? She wants to join the masses. It's fun. If she wants to snap Kelly or one of her ex-bandmates or her mom or her dad or her brother or sister. I don't even know if she has those, but you get it.
Yeah, so here's the reason why fans started to believe that yes, she does have a Snapchat account. So back in February, she posted this photo of she and Blue Ivy, and as you can see, that is the infamous Dear Doe face on their faces, which everyone who's anyone knows you can only have if you have a Snapchat account.
Right, so there
She
are
reposted it.
physical receipts.
Exactly. Or so we think. I mean, it could have come from someone else's Snap account, but you guys, it does not end here. Her mom, Tina Knowles, who we adore, posted a face swap video a while back, and then she commented saying, quote, "My baby Beyonce sent this to me. It's really cool. I have to learn to do this, her face and my face together, her voice coming out of my mouth, or maybe it's her mouth. Hell, I don't know." So cut to us, basically now knowing that Beyonce knows about Snapchat at least, because she knows how to do a face swap, which is a Snapchat thing. So I feel like, yes, she definitely has a secret Snap account.
And I'm here to say, I know a lot of people, including YouTubers, that have private Snapchat
Like who?
accounts. I'm not going to
Spill
tell.
the tea.
I'm not going to tell.
He's
but
gonna tell me
I do
after.
want to say.
For nudes, for all
that
the nudes.
I think even people that aren't social media stars or bona fide celebrities have another Snapchat that isn't their main Snapchat, and here's why. If you have an ex and you don't want them to know that you're viewing their story, you can't have your physical username there. And now Snapchat
You're
has this
so
feature where it says
smart.
My Friends, that shows you which one of your friends or the people you follow has seen your story. So I know a lot of people that have like a hate watching Snapchat account where they follow like the people that they don't want to know that they're watching their Snapchats, but they are. So they create like a weird account like
Who are
Flower
you?
Princess 19.
You totally have one. You guys go follow Flower Princess 19 right here. I don't think that was an accident. A lot of people out there who are super into all of her Illuminati conspiracy stuff are saying maybe she has a secret account that she only uses within the context of her secret society, which I love, but I also don't think is true. What I do think is true, I think she has a secret Snapchat, and I don't think any of y'all are ever gonna find it.
Well, I don't think her secret Snapchat is solely for her Illuminati friends, but I know that her Illuminati friends are her friends on her secret Snapchat. You follow?
That is a lot of information, but is it true that her secret Snapchat was just revealed? Unfortunately, guys, this rumor's buzz.
Well, we don't know the username, but it
hasn't been revealed yet, but if you find it, I'll pay you cash money.
How much?
Maybe like 2 coins, 50 cents.
I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Ooh, what a day. What a Sunday fun day we've had.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
I love Sunday fun days. It's sunny outside, I hope.
Oh my gosh, so you guys, I'm curious to know from you, What do you think Taylor Swift is doing? Where is she? Who's she with? Is she okay? Is she making new songs? Tell me all of the things, because I know you guys know more than we do.
Yeah, and I also want to know what you think about this Tomi Lahren suspension. Do you think she should be fired? Do you even know who this chick is? Do you care? Do you ever want us to talk about it again? Let us know in the comment section below.
All of the things, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And until next week, I'm Jocelyn Davis.
I'm Ryland Adams.
And bye! But wait, don't say goodbye yet. You gotta click that box over on the left to find out about Selena Gomez supposedly plotting revenge.
Or click over to the right to see Fifth Harmony and Zayn and all about their conspiracy theory.
What?